Many of you are finishing up your first year or two of college and have just become the age to vote. With this year being election year, many of you will have your first chance to vote on a presidential election. Today, I'm going to talk to you about why you should vote, and not only in the federal government, but also in your local government and your state government, and the difference it makes for your country and your local community. Statistically, more than half of all eligible voters in this country do not participate in the polls, and up to 20% of all eligible people are not even registered to vote. And voting is extremely important, and it's a privilege that we gain as a democratic government, which we shouldn't take for granted, because some of the world doesn't even have the chance to vote. While a lot of people think their vote doesn't count because of how many people there are and possibly the electoral colleges, but it really does matter. And if everyone voted, all the votes would double, so it could potentially skew the polls entirely. And President Trump is quoted saying that if everyone voted, he wouldn't have an easy time getting elected. And another reason you should vote is because it makes a difference in the community. There's a lot more to vote on than just presidential elections, but there's city and state elections, which are very important. And getting votes from the population helps it doesn't just determine who's going to lead something, but it also helps the government know what the people want to see changed and everything that the people want. This brings me to my next point, which is that we need to vote accurately to elect representatives which depict the total population. For example, the 65% of people above age 65 voted, while only 35% of people age 18 to 29 voted. And this can cause a lot of bias in the votes, and the government is only working for what the 65 and older population wants, with less votes from the younger population. And then when the older population is gone, we won't have a government that knows what we want as a population. And this is a super easy fix if everyone would just take the advantage of the fact that we can vote in this country. Voting makes a very big difference, and it is very important for you that you do so for the better of your community. It is a gift to be born able to vote. No matter what party you are for or views you have, voting for the best presidential candidate and also a new deal in your local bill in your local government can change your country for the better. Today I talked to you about how your vote counts and why you should want to show your patriotism by voting. And I hope you will make use of your American right and vote in the next coming election, no matter which party you're for. It's a gift to vote, and people in our country use their lives to fight to vote. And you should feel confident as an American, and to do that, you need to vote, which is your American duty.